بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. It is mentioned in a hadith on the authority of Imam Tirmidhi rahimahullah, who mentions in his Sunan the Mubarak blessed words of our Master Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, who is reported to have said, if you want to observe the Psalm fasting on 3 days in a month, then fast on the 13th, 14th and the 15th of the lunar month. Also in another hadith on the authority of Imam Bukhari and Imam Muslim, who mentioned this hadith in their Sahih, the words of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, it is sufficient for you to fast 3 days every month, because for every good deed you will have the reward 10 the likes of it. In other words, the reward is multiplied tenfold. So likewise will be the fasting, so that will be like the fasting for a lifetime. So what Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam is encouraging is the sunnah of fasting of Ayyaam al-Beedh. Ayyaam al-Beedh is basically when in the lunar month the moon is at its full appearance. When the moon is full, i.e. on the 13th, 14th and the 15th of the respective month. And it was the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and highly encouraged by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to fast on these days. The specific reward mentioned in the hadith that I just mentioned before you is that Allah Azza wa Jal multiplies the reward of those 3 fasts tenfold. So the month has 30 days, and that multiplies to 30 fasts. If one has the habit of fasting every month for these 3 Mubarak days, he receives the reward of fasting a full lifetime. And likewise also it is desirable, mustahab, to fast on Mondays and Thursdays. It was narrated by our mother Sayyidah Aisha radhiyallahu anha, who said the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to try to fast on Mondays and Thursdays, as is reported in the Sunan of Imam Tirmidhi rahimahullah. Also in another hadith on the authority of Imam Tirmidhi rahimahullah, who mentions in his Sunan the words of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that deeds are shown to Allah on Mondays and Thursdays, and I like that my deeds be shown when I am fasting. Or as Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has been reported to have said. So we should also, I address myself firstly, as well as yourselves, that we should fast on Mondays and Thursdays as well. And alhamdulillah, Monday is the 6th, tomorrow in other words, is the 6th of April, which coincides with the 12th. However, it is a Monday, so it is mustahab to fast on that day. We should try and make an effort to fast tomorrow on the Monday. And the day after, 7th, 8th and 9th of April, coincide with the 13th, 14th and 15th of Sha'ban. In other words, they are the Ayyaam al-Beedh. They are the days of the full moon, in which it is sunnah to fast. So we should all try and make an earnest effort with great zeal to fast on these days, in order to follow the Mubarak Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And whoever brings a Sunnah to life which is not given custom and followed by people in the day and age of corruption, man tamassaka bi sunnati inda fasadi ummati falahu ajru shaheed. In a hadith is mentioned that he receives the reward of 1 martyr. And in a slightly weaker narration, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Falahu ajru mi'ati shaheed." For him there is a reward of 100 martyrs. So we should try and bring the sunnah to life among all the other sunnahs, inshaAllah al-Aziz, and likewise build a deep connection and love with our beloved Master Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and through following the footsteps of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, gain the closeness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all the tawfiq and sincere ability. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم ولكافة المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.